His impact on this college should be valued by so many. His relationships that he built and the knowledge that he built over the years was incredible.
He's a good example of something I once read in a book that said, and this was a guy who was very well heeled financially, and he said, a man is a fool if he doesn't spend the first half of his life making as much money as he can, and the second half of his life giving it away. And so when I think of Gene, I think of that comment.
About 10 years ago, and we got to talking, and it was around the holidays, and I said, Gene, are you going to do something special for Christmas? He says, I'm not going to travel, but I do something special every Christmas Eve. I said, well, what is that? He says, well, you know, Don, I have 65 rent houses, so I have a lot of tenants. So every year on Christmas Eve, I pick the family that is my favorite family among those tenants, and I knock on their door, and I hand them the title to their house. Who does that?
Gene Bouligny was unique in that he served multiple capacities at Del Mar College and the Del Mar College Foundation. He served for 2 different terms over a period of 6 years as the president of the Del Mar College Foundation. No one else has ever done that. In addition to all of that giving of time, giving of care, Gene Bouligny gave more money than anyone else in the history of the Del Mar College Foundation.
He told me that one of his, he always set goals. One of his first goals was to become totally self-supporting by the time he was 40, which goal he hit at 38. And so, he told me, but he never would, like brag about it. He'd go, I got there 2 years quicker, so I had to set another goal that I could do for something else.
He was just very humble, I guess, very relaxed. He didn't want all the glory. He didn't want his name. He didn't mind it if people knew, but, he drove the same old gold Cadillac forever. He pulled up every day to Luby's in that same one, and when you do like he does, you think he could drive a nice new car or whatever, and he just loved what he had. And he's, you think of Warren Buffett, you hear about him having the house he's had for all his life, and Gene was that guy.
Gene was a giver, but he was a silent giver. Often he would donate to different places under aliases or anonymous because he didn't want that recognition. He wanted to truly help people and truly impact somebody's life. And I think to him that was showing love and compassion because it's something he believed in.